Hey YouTubers, wanted to check in with you to let you know how things are going. One thing, since June the 12th, I got my results on my psych evaluation, but they still have not sent it to the surgeon's office. I went back and forth from the surgeon's office to their office and keep getting all these different answers. One said, "Oh, I found it. We had lost it. I'm sending it." And this last one said, "Hey, we're back behind. It'll take us a while." And then the surgeon gave me their fax number for them to send the fax number. So what does it take to put that fax number in there? And how's it that you lost it the week before and you told me you were sending it that you didn't send it then? I'm about ready to just go over there, give it to me in my hand, and I'll take it to him. I'm probably going to try to do that because I'm so frustrated. In my own personal life, I'm frustrated too. For years, I've drive a jalopy, met a terrible car, or I've had no car. I had been without a car so long that I had a fear of driving once I got back in the car, and I could hardly go out in it and drive because I was so scared because it had been so long. And I had to get over that. Thank God he helped me through that. Then we bought my son's old car for me, and it smoked. It did everything. They worked on it. It's still, it's a mess. I put it all the way to the floor and it's still not going. Oh, quit complaining about that. But this is the whole scenario. Several years ago, my husband, he's not retired now, but he had a retirement thing at the job that he was at, and he cashed out when the job contracted ended, and he bought himself a truck. Well, he didn't tell me he was going to buy a truck, and he didn't let me go shopping to help him find a truck. He just shows up to my work in his new truck. Well, that's good. I'm glad that he's blessed, and then he was able to get him a new truck, help him do jobs on the side or start his business, which he's in his business now and doing pretty good. But he still, needs to get it going and make it better. And so he had been promising me a new vehicle so that I'm going to drive a Mr. Smokey out there and then get pulled over by the police officer because there's a hole in my muffler as big as a fist. So he decided it was important for him to get another van. That way my son can do some work and my husband can do some work and they can make more money. Which means all the things I've said to him about a vehicle is been in vain. Every time I found him, we had just rented this vehicle. And this vehicle was so nice. He was so in love with it because it just drove so smoothly. And then when it rained and stuff, the windshield wipers come on by themselves. It got a hard rain. It came. But anyway, I really liked that vehicle. So I went to see if I could find a newer one or, just send something in the middle with a, good deal. Well, I've been sending him those, letting him see, on his phone what they look like and everything and what kind of deal they had. Well, then he calls me today and said, "We're buying another van. I'm going to get my credit up a little bit more, and then we're going to buy Daniel another van so we can get more work done." What teased me off about that, when he got his truck that first time, he co-signed for my son to get a vehicle, which I think my son wrecked or had a repo. I don't know. I can't remember. Then my husband had another vehicle at one time, and my son got in trouble, and the vehicle was which my husband, they impounded it. So they're assured his business and us any vehicle to get around in. So now he's got my son helping him, and that's great that he's helping him, and they're going to build the business, and that's great. We need the money, and I appreciate that. But my son is not that reliable, and he's a hard worker when he's wanting to be a hard worker. But who says that he's not going to get in trouble again, and because he's driving our vehicle? And I know you're supposed to be able to tell the vehicle, "Hey, that's not his, it's in our name," and you'll get it back. But if you can't contact the right people at the right time, they get to keep it. And there you be, making payments on two vehicles with nobody to work in the other one. It just really aggravates me that he seems to put his son, his kids, and stuff above me. I've got to drop the jalopy. I get secondhand. I stay at home, I don't work, and I'd love to work because I've lost my independence. And since I'm mentally and physically sick, I don't work. But I really, I have my grandkids come over, and that gives me some, some happiness because I'm just not happy. And so getting this gastric sleeve is a way for me to do something for myself, to get healthy. Maybe I could go back to work, but my husband don't want me to go back to work because all these years when I've had jobs, I've quit them. But the reason that I've quit them is because of poor health, mentally not able to just accomplish the jobs. And so he's afraid that I'll lose my disability and everything, and I'll try to go to work, and then I won't stay at the job, and then I won't have the disability. But the big thing is he doesn't want to pay the medicine. He doesn't want to pay the medical bills. And as long as I'm on Medicare, they pay everything, just like the surgery. Medicare is going to be the one that's going to help me to pay this, and hopefully they approve me. Because I just don't want any more bad news right now. I need something for me. I need to be living, and it's like I'm not even living anymore. I mean, my relationship with him is not all that great either. He sits in one room, I sit in another. When it's bedtime, I sleep on the couch, he sleeps in bed. You'd think it'd be the other way around, but because he said, well, you can come in here and sleep anytime you want, but I'm not comfortable. His arms and stuff hurt, and I understand all the work that he does, and so he's in pain, and so he moans a lot. And then I like to stay up reading on my phone or whatever. I want to do something for me because I've done stuff for people all day long, and I want that time for myself. And then sometimes because of having bipolar and stuff, I can't sleep anyway. So I don't want to lay in bed, look at the walls, and twist and turn and keep him awake. But that's not my real thing. I want to be able to do a little bit there, some time for myself. I know a lot of you that are on that's already had the gastric sleeve worked before, and now they work now, and it's a lot more easier for them to work. But for me, I don't work, and I'm probably not going to get to go to work afterwards. But I'll be healthier. I can, do things with my grandkids, and maybe mentally. And, they said you go through a lot of mental stuff, though, even after the gastric sleeve, that it causes your hormones and stuff to mess up. But I couldn't have them any more messed up than now. But now I'm just waiting, though, for the psych evaluation to be turned in to the surgeon so that we can press forward. And I just wanted to. It's just I guess I needed someone to vent to because it's just so frustrating right now. I ain't got no makeup on, my gray showing. Did get my hair cut shorter, and it's pretty cute. I need to fix it a little bit more, put some makeup on, and I've been in my pajamas this whole day. I just had not felt like even getting dressed. I started my day with him calling me, not coming home and discussing, hey, what do we think about this? If we fix this, and Daniel can have this vehicle. I'm frustrated. I really am. It's not that I'm jealous because he's going to get a van. It's jealous that I won't be able to get another vehicle because he has 2 vehicle payments. It's supposed to be his